Trying to see if there's a way for me to share this live. Oh. I don't know. I can't really see a way to do it. Oh, here's share. Let me see. Trying to do it on my other phone so I can share it out to some friends. Maybe I can get some folks watching me here. Let's see. Just a few people. All right. Just send it out to a few friends here via Messenger. Let's see. All right. So what we're going to do here, I don't know how long YouTube will let me stay live. Because today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this Lander 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to change not only the scales, but we're going to try to change the hardware on this as well. As you can see, I also have this here hardware. We've got a clip. Looks like we've got more bearings. I will have to check the bearings and see. We've got I forget what they're called now, the center things there, which these ones here are black, as you can tell. But these here are all gray. And the reason why I went with this gray color is because I got these moon scales for the knife, which is really, really cool looking. And it's like the surface of the moon. It's got dimples and bumps and all kinds of ridges and things. So we're going to change them, put them on here, but then also change this over so it's going to be from black to like that titanium coated gray. So it could take me quite some time because we're going to tear the entire knife down. Now, last time that we did the Lander 3, the only thing we had to do was just the scales, and we were able to put it back up. So let's see how this is going to work out for me. And as usual, I will try to keep my hands out of the way as much as possible. So what we're going to do is look for the T6 and 8. I think that's going to be this one here. Nope, that's T9 and 10. Must be this one. T6 and 8. There we go. That's the money. So we'll start with the 8, because I think that these are 8s. Wrong. They are 6s. All right, so let's move this out of the way for now, and we'll get this started here. So we'll take by getting this out. And one thing I like to do, as always, is keep my flashlights close by because they all come with the Magnetic back. Makes it a lot easier to work on stuff. Pull it out. Alright. Let's wait on that screw there and that one. Let's do this first here. Oh man, them babies are in there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try to keep the screws with what they came with. Like these screws were with this one. The screws with this little thing there. That way when I go to look at this here pile of stuff, I'll be able to try to figure out which screws go where. Since I don't seem to have any instructions. But we'll figure it out. Is this a 6 or is this an 8? No, that's an 8. Okay. Let's switch over to an 8. Alright. Let's pull this one out. Let's see what this one here will do. Gotta be careful. You definitely don't want to round these things out at all. Alright, then we'll just get these here. These are T8s. Oh man, somebody got that one in there good. Alright, and then the other side should come out as well. Which is really nice that they give you the ability to do this, because the bar that's in there, the pivot or whatever, you can take out both sides without, if you want to, like we did on the last one, you change the scales, you don't have to mess with both sides at the same time. Let me see if I can find you another knife here. So if you see this one here, doesn't have any T6 or anything, it's just a decoration little ball. This side's got your T8. So that means in order to take this knife, they change these scales. In order to change the scales on this side, I would have to take this one completely out and then this side completely off. But these are nice because you can do one side or the other, but we're doing the whole knife. So, all right, so there's what the inside of scale looks like. And there's the inside of a knife. Let's pull this scale off. And we'll go ahead and just set these scales off to the side. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and we're going to take this here spring off of both sides. This is the tension spring, which gives you your tension here for this crossbar, which I just did it the easy way. It came right out because of me messing with it. All right, so now we got those off. As you can see, they just clip right on here. Did they give me more springs, or I got to reuse these springs? No, they gave us new springs. All right, so we'll just leave this like this, but they just clip on here. Once you get this through the hole there, and then you put the little, I don't know if you can see those little teeny lips that go in them little teeny holes there. All right, so the next thing looks like we've got two back here on both sides. So let's see if those are 8s. Yep, these are 8s as well. Almost lost that one into the grate yonder. All right, pull that off. Now the one thing I want to do before I do anything is take a look. I always take a look at the bearings and see which way they face, because what we'll do is I'll pull this off and you'll see that the other side is going to be kind of up in and like lipped. Here, we'll just pull that side off. So that's the side that was against the knife, and you can see the difference. Let me see here. Will it focus? You can see the difference in the way they look. So I got to remember that this is the side that goes towards the Not the knife, and this is the side that goes towards the knife. So okay, and then we'll get the pivot out. That thing does not want to come. Where'd my tweezers go? There we go. All right, and let's see if we can just pull that on out. And this usually comes out too. There it comes. That little teeny spacer. And then we'll pull, you know what, for now, let's leave these on there. All right, let me get a little rag here. Got a Kaiser rag. Let's wipe this off. Go ahead and wipe this one off. Okay. So I was looking to see if there was a way to figure out, because if I took these off, how would I remember that this is the inside of the knife? This is the outside that faces the scales. Well, you could take a look and see where the bearings have been wearing on the handle. See, on this side it's not. So that's one way we can keep track of what's in and what's out. And then last we'll work on the thumb stud. We're going to worry about that right now. But let's go ahead and get the knife up here out the way. And we'll get into this here stuff. It does give us a packaging. Well, it's hard to see when the package is shining bright like a diamond under the light. So this is the Lander 2 rebuild kit. That's everything it comes with. So, pivot screw. All right, let's see. That clip don't want to come out of there. What's going on? Put that over there. All right. So you can definitely see you got your black clip, and then we got the gray one to go. Well, I'm sorry I'm not centered perfect here. And then you got the gray one to go in its place, which I think is going to look really good with those new scales. All right, so let's put some stuff in order. We're going to put the clip up here out the way for now. We're going to put this up here out the way for now. Let's see here. We're going to put these up here. We're going to need that. We're going to need these. This is the thumb stud. We're going to put that over here. Let's see. Here's the new ball bearings. I think we're going to hold off on them, and we'll just continue to use the ones that originally came in there. So, looks like this spacer is silver. This is the one that was on there was black. I'm wondering if I should use the silver one or stay with the black one. I guess we'll go with silver. That's the one that came with the kit, so we'll do that. All right, so let's see. This one here. This is a clip bolt or screw. This is a clip screw. This one here is a clip screw. And this one's a clip screw. All right, so we got these ones left here. Let's put this here over here for once we get the knife back together. Okay, so now we've got, let's see what screws we're, see, this is another reason why I left this together for now. So we've got that kind of typical looking screw in there. So it looks like it's this one and this one. Actually, these all kind of look the same, so it might just be all them ones. Are they the same length? Let's look. This one here is shorter than that one. Let's see what the length is on that one. That one's a little shorter. I guess they're all about the same. Now this one here is longer, and this one here is longer. So we're going to go with these four in the knife, but let's look at this here just a little. So this one here is for the scale. For the clips we got out, the frame is T8, a little longer. And then you get your pivots, which we got over there. So the longer ones, how many of those we got? Frame screws are 4. Frame are 4 as well. Okay. Let's take these off. Now, hopefully, I'm sure they're the same, but the thing about these, and I'll show you here in just a second, is generally these have like a D pattern to them. You can kind of see it in the hole. It's not perfectly square or circle. You can see that there's like that little flat spot. And that's so that you can put these in and out without having to worry about them spinning in there. So basically what we'll do then is we'll just take this one here and throw it in here. I'll try to hold it. And then we'll get this started. My fingers are so big. Well, let's see if we can put this on here first, and let's see if it'll hold it. It's not magnetized, but it's magnetized enough to hold it for me. All right. And let's see about putting that in there. Oh, come on now. There we go. All right. And you definitely don't want to strip anything out. Stripping, no. Okay. Got one. Okay, find that flat edge. Ay. There we go. Okay. Put it on there like that. Okay. So now we got that part on there. So what we'll do next is we will take and put this pin in place. Remember that goes up here because this is what stops the knife from flipping back around all the way. So I guess you could say that's the stop pin. All right. So what we'll do next is you got to take And this is the, what do we call that again? The pivot? Is that the pivot bolt? The crossbar? I don't know. Anyways, it's the same thing. If you can see, it's not perfectly circle. It's got the flat spot in there. And that's why you can take both pivot bolts off without having to worry about the other sides coming undone. So we'll drop that in like that. Let's grab us one of our washers. It goes in like that. Now we're going to grab our knife. And that's going to go in like that. Grab our other washer. And that's going to go in like that. And then we'll grab our other side, our other handle here. And we'll line her up like that. I'm just trying to get it to fit just right so it doesn't mess up. Okay, let's grab a screw. Of course, it's going to do that for me, so let's just set the knife down. Let's grab that. Grab this one. Ah, you little sucker, you. There we go. All right, let me pick the knife up now and get a little bit of tightness on here. All right, so now we got all that in place. And now what we want to do is grab our crossbar. And it's going to fit in here. And what I like to do is just slide it up there for right now. Kind of leave the knife like that. And then what we'll do is grab our new springs. And then again, we got to make sure that we got the right side. So this here little nipple on this thing is not the right side. So we want to grab this one. And then it just slides like that. And I think I'm going to try to put it on the middle hole if I can. It wasn't the one up further from that, but it's okay. I don't want it up there. All right, so let's put this one on there like that. And we'll grab it. Try to get this one in the middle. This one's going to be a little bit rougher, it seems like. It wants to play a game. It said, do you like scary movies? Let's see. Let's try it like this. I can't see anything. We're doing good. Up until right now. So close. Got it in the wrong one. I don't want it that loose. Let's see. Come on, sucker. There we go. Not only did I get it in there, but I also got all the gunk out from under my nails stuck in there. That's great. Well, it's in the center. That's what counts. All right. So the next thing we want to do is get out the new scales. And these are all from Lander, the makers of the, or NAFs, the maker of the knife. And I do like this. They gave you a little Moonlander. They gave us a little Moonlander to go with the moon scales. How cool is that? We'll put that there. All right, let's see how we get these scales apart here. Let's get some handy dandy scissors. So it says here that these are chroma scales, which I guess means, like, here you can see in the scale, see how it looks like the surface of the moon? That's pretty cool. Really, really neat. All right, so let's keep going. First thing I want to do is make sure just making sure that the washers are sitting in there right, and they are, so that's good. Let's put scale number 1 on. We'll start with the pivot screw. And then the body screw. I was looking to see how far that screw came out through the scale. Not too bad. I don't think it's going to get in the way of the knife. Let's put this scale on. Do this one here. This one here. Now, before I do anything else, I want to test it. So let's see if it's going to work. Oh boy. Just like butter. Awesome. All right. Awesome sauce. So let's continue to put everything together on here. So let's grab our pocket clip and the screws for it. Those are going to be the T6, so we'll switch our screwdriver back over. And let's see, what side do I like to put my clip on? This one here. So let's start with the clip, because it's always the easiest side. Right. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get that one started. Oh, very good. Happy about that. Let's see if we can get this one in there. Holy crap. Somebody called 911. It went right in there. Just tighten them down a bit till they're flush. I can't see if I'm in the hole. Perfect. All right, let's get this thing in. Appreciate y'all watching. Let's tighten it up. All right. So there you have it. Now all we got to do is the thumb stud. But let's just give her a couple more flicks. I'm telling you what, these knives are really nice. They're really, really cool. Looks like I might have to do some alignment on the things here, but that's okay. It's working. All right, let's see if we can get this off. So if you see, this one here doesn't have the hole in it. This side does. So this should have like a D hole as well to keep it from spinning so that you can get this apart. So let's see how this works out. And this is a T6. So it is actually spinning on this side. That's not cool, man. Let me see if I can put some pressure on it. Nah, it's just spinning under my thumb. All right, hold on a second. Let's see if I can get me a pair of my pliers out. I hate these pliers with a passion. So I don't want it to spin though and scratch the crap out of the... Let's see how I want to hold this. Let's see if we can hold it like that. Oh, come on. I think it's still spinning in there. All right, I'm giving her hell. Oh, I can't squeeze it any tighter than that. I think it's still spinning. Oh, it's coming off, I think. It's definitely loose. I mean, it's spinning freely. All right. That hurts my hand. Oh. I did get a pair of... I forget what the good brand is called now off the top of my head. But I don't like them either. Let's see. Oh, man. What is going on with this thing? Well, this might be where we end the video until I can get a better pair of pliers, because these things here can fly a kite, and I don't have any other ones right here readily available. So let's try this one more time, and then if I can't get it, I'll have to have a part 2 maybe. Oh, come on now. Don't count me out. Let's go. The only problem is getting the other one on is I have to squeeze the hell out of it too. Let's see. All right. So let's see, this side here doesn't have no screw, so that goes on this side, which means this goes through here like this. And then this goes on there. Try not to cross thread it at the same time as putting it on there. All right, let me see if I can put pressure on there now and tighten it up a bit. Now see, that worked way better. So it's on there now. It's not moving. So there you have it. I hate these. So that is the Knives Lander 2. We've taken the blue scales that came off of it, and we put these new moon scales on there. And I think it looks pretty doggone cool. Changed all the hardware. So now you got gray inside to match it instead of the black ones that were in there. All the screws are gray to match it. Pivot screw. We got the matching clip. Very nice. And that actually, I'm glad I changed that because it does look better with the knife. When it touches it, it's the same color. The stop pin. And that works good. Can't complain. I like it in the middle. And look at that. Very cool. All right. Well, hey, if y'all made it this far, I greatly appreciate it. I was surprised that I was allowed to go live. I didn't know if there was a time limit or not for how long you can go live, but that's it. That's actually a complete teardown of a knife and complete rebuild. So I don't know if you're able to like a live. I've never really done this. This is my second one. So if there's the ability to like, I would greatly appreciate a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely do so. I do knives and Pokemon and whatever I want to do, actually, because it's my channel. So, all right, everybody, listen, I hope you all have a great afternoon, great evening, great day, wherever it is for you, and God bless.